JST-DC and the AZ putting up the wall for the panels for the solar system. And Goose says hello. Hello, Goose. Get your ball. And so Dave's got the studs running. Get the ball? Good girl.
86 and a half, take the mark.
Got it.
All right, hey guys, so we got a box of goodies here. This is only part of the stuff. I've got a bunch of things coming. So what I've got here is I've got a couple of boxes that we're going to use to house these massive bus bars. 600 amp, I think that's what they are. Let's see. We've got, shut up Goose. So we've got, what are these? 4 3/8 studs. We got 600 amps at 48 volts DC, and these are going to be housed inside here so that they kind of protect the lugs. And I've got a bunch of lugs for the 1/0 cables. I've got some breakers here. So the main reason why I bought the Klein meter here is I wanted to be able to clamp on to some of the battery cables and get an idea of you know, what's going through with, you know, kind of verify what I'm seeing on some of the other equipment I have. So I've got 2 meters now. I've got the one, you know, with the probes, and now I've got this one. So let's see, we've got some more breakers. These, if I hadn't already mentioned, I plan on using these on every battery pair. So they'll be my disconnects for the batteries before they hit the bus bars. So before they hit the bus bars here, I'll have disconnects to each one, so I can take them out, because they're going to have to be in pairs. I bought the BYD battery modules, 200 amp hour, 24 volts. So they'll be in pairs to make 48 volts, and I got 8 of them, so I'll have 4 pairs that are going to be coming into here. And then I'm going to have a 4/0 cable, which is right underneath here. We got some red and black 4/0 welding cable here with the big lugs coming in. And so this will go from I've got one for positive and one for negative of the bus bars there, so they'll come off of there and then go into the PDP. And that's pretty much it for this.
So Dave and I just deadlifted the inverter.
Scheider Electric Conext XW Pro, the brand new model.
Okay.
Got it for $3,000 from Alt-E. Thank you, Alt-E.
So what we had to do was initially deadlift it onto this sturdy table, and then we put the table underneath to where it needed to go. I stood on the table and we deadlifted it up. Dave was on a step stool and he's 6'1". So at that height, it was very hard to do it from the ground. Using the ability to stand on the table and lift with my legs was huge.
So one of the things, they give you the 2 self-tapping screws here to mount at the top of the bracket. This is for the PDP that goes next to it, the power distribution panel. These holes are way too small for those, and the bits that I used to drive those screws in just mangled one of the screws. So I tapped out these holes on this guy to make them go in a little bit better. And when you actually mount it in, it pulls the bottom away from the wall a little bit. I'm assuming so that the knockouts line up if you put...
That's what I'm assuming too.
Yeah, if you put super strut down there to hold on to the PVC, the EMT.
So it's more perpendicular,
It's more perpendicular,
parallel, and parallel to the wall once you do the top screws. Alrighty, coolamundo.
All right, everybody. So we've got our batteries in today. I popped it open a little bit just to see. These are the same batteries that I saw David Paz use. And this is that plastic top that if you've seen his videos, he's taken off. I got 8 of them, so they come on a pallet here. 4 around, 2 high. So I got to figure out how to mount these guys. They're about 160 pounds a piece. And looking at David's video, seems like there's a BMS board in there that's got some functionality that might want to take advantage of, temperature sensing and whatnot. And myself, having a background in programming, I thought maybe I might try to take a whack at it. I need to see about getting a serial connector to those, because I have a feeling they're going to be probably RS485 connectors on there. So if I can figure that out, maybe I can figure out how to talk to it through the Molex connector that Paz showed us, and maybe utilize those boards in somehow. Otherwise, what I'll do is I'll just retrofit it like he did, and hook up my own BMS and try that out as well. But these had some really impressive specs. Since I have 8, even considering that they're supposed to be rated about 85% capacity, that's going to be 34 kilowatt hours worth of juice here. So I think I'll be set here for a while, and more to come, hopefully.
Okay, so today is a good day to start racking the batteries. And we lucked out that we had purchased a year ago this rack system from Costco. It was about $100. Can you find the ball? It was about $100, and it can bear up to 1,200 pounds.
More than that.
Or more.
No, it's more than 1,200.
More than 1,200. And here we go. We're slowly starting to rack the batteries with the barking dog. So the rack has come in very handy. We like how the ventilation looks. We like how they're going to be stackable close together. So things are going well. Okay. Dave also wanted to note that this is how he configures all of his battery and wattage and where they're at and if they've lost any. And then he also wanted to note that we have tested this rack and it is non-conductive. Yep. Absolutely. So for all you people out there with paranoia of electricity, it's non-conductive.
So in the garage here, I've got a laptop set up, and this is a view of my Scheider Conext Gateway. And you can see I'm pulling 3.3 is the max I can get out of that array, because that pretty much pushes the controller to the max. I technically got a little over 4K of solar panels if they got maxed out, but anyway, that's what I can pull in with that Scheider controller. And then you can see there, getting a little bit closer, I'm at 94% on the batteries, pushing in 54.4. Looks like 1.9 kilowatts. Oh, looks like a cloud just went in. Okay, 1.9 kilowatts. 1.8. So we got a cloud coming in overhead. We should get some rain today, but again, I have the hot water heater on, so I'm not getting full capacity into the battery there. But yeah, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. We'll see what happens and let you know.